A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS. A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog Podcast. I am what I can only describe as a little bit behind with my reviews. I was sat with my notebook near me and I thought, I'll do a quick list of what I've missed out or forgotten. Quick scroll through the Big Finish website and my own downloaded files. And then I realise, although I'm listening to these things, I'm not sharing my wonderful thoughts with wonderful you, dear, probably attractive listener. Yeah. So, River Song, The Diary of River Song, Series 8. Series 8. How did that happen? And I remember listening to it. I remember having thoughts. I even found all my notes. They're all here. I just hadn't recorded and uploaded a podcast. You know what? Perhaps I had. It's 4 stories, linked, as always. And they all fit together beautifully. And of course, goes without saying, you've got an Alex Kingston storyline that's just rocking. Really, really great performances all around. And, well, it's got K9 on the box. Yeah, you had me at K9. No, you really did. Obviously, as you can hear from the wonderful sound effects of distant building works, cars passing, and seagulls, or as they're known this far inland, gulls, or land gulls? Yeah, let's call them land gulls. I'm sat in a Halifax car park, chatting with you while I wait for something exciting to happen. Now, I can see, to my right, there's a traffic warden wandering. Now I know for a fact that I've got enough parking paid for at least another half an hour. Professor Riversong is an expert in many things, but her tech skills are tested in these extraordinary encounters with robotic friends and foes. Over the course of 4 episodes, River will battle mechanoids on Iceworld, meet K9 in a forever home, and help a treasured android friend discover her destiny is in the stars. So, 8.1 and 8.2 kind of fit together. 8.3, that one's just gloriously K9 happy, and 8.4 is Queen of the Mechanoids. They're all storming. Seriously, they are. But let's start this box set review as we mean to go on. So first off, you've got A Slight Glimpse of Tomorrow by James Goss. It's clever, it's about time, and it makes great use of what it means to be, well, human. River feels responsible for synthetic person Rachel, left alone on a dying world, so she shows her the history of another and teaches her the responsibilities of time travel. But can an android understand what it takes for a civilization to evolve? It's so nice. You see, normally I'm talking about how great people are at world building, and then I get all happy and go, oh yeah, they've done this. This is world building on a new scale, a new frontier. You've got cause and effect in a world that does feel a lot like ancient Earth, but obviously it's not. And it develops and turns into other things. And it's how you tweak reality when you're a time traveller with not as much responsibility as the Doctor. That works great, and that one leads perfectly into A Brave New World by Tracy Baines. Rachel has made a choice and joins a new society for the start of its journey, but she's not bargained for the worst instincts of humanity. After leaving her ward behind, can River make it back in time to save her? It's a nice, claustrophobic, trapped on a spaceship kind of a story for most of this. But it's also about choices. And that's something that the River Song box sets do better than most of the others. However, A Forever Home by Alfie Shaw is worth the price of admission alone. It's got K9. It's also got K9. And it's got K9. No, seriously. John Leeson does brilliantly in this. But there's also, well, a rather excellent reference to a French and Saunders gag from the 80s. I know. Well, alright, they might have come up with it themselves, but either way it's referencing something that made me smile. So if it is a postmodern dig, then I'm a happy thing. And if he's come up with it himself, I'm still a happy person, because it just works. There are robots with pet people. What more do you need to know? Seriously, everything works beautifully. Of course there's a lot more to the storyline than that, because that's just the basic setup that makes everyone just go, yeah, that's brilliant. It's like Tharg's future shock. No, it works even better than that. And this takes place, well, canonically speaking, just before a girl's best friend. And that's something I want to cover in my Tin Dog podcast number 1000, despite the fact that it's going to be actually the release from this show of 1453, I think, according to Google. Either way, my official 1000th Tin Dog podcast will be on a girl's best friend, because everyone knows how much I love the Tin Dog. Which takes us to 8.4, Queen of the Mechanoids. Space security agents Anya Kingdom and Mark 7, oh yeah, we'll hear a lot more about them over the next few months, answer a distress call to find River Song ruling a city of mechanoids. But another shock awaits beneath this planet's icy surface. The mechanoids have been upgraded and are about to be unleashed on the galaxy. It's got mechanoids, it's got ice palaces, it's got the special space service in it, it's got it's just great. So, a fabulous box set that you've probably missed out from your list, and you were wrong. Here's the trailer, decide for yourself, and I'll speak to you again very soon. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, The Diary of River Song, Series 8.
Why are we doing this?
I thought you should learn about eternity.
Because I'll live forever?
Exactly.
It's you! It's been 5 years since last I saw you.
Yes. You've built your pyramid.
Absolutely.
Lock me in! I'll have your job for this.
You're welcome to it.
Do you know who I am?
You've got to stop it.
No, we don't interfere.
But does it get better? It can't get worse than this, can it?
Let's go find out. Rachel, we have to go.
I'd like to stay and help the colonists.
You, Rachel, would be more than welcome.
How long's the journey?
It will take about 500 years.
This is the last time!
Alert. Electromagnetic interference detected in zoologicals.
Computer! I need an escape route! Now!
You need to come with me.
Why?
Because we have come to adopt you.
Okay, no?
Because you're not allowed.
Oh, but that just makes it even more tempting.
There are rules, River.
Danger detected.
Listen to your friend and shut up.
River!
This is a waste of time.
Let her speak.
Mayday! Mayday!
Tempting as it is to pretend we didn't hear it, protocol must be obeyed. A mission of mercy it is. City on stilts.
Given the unstable terrain, a sensible precaution.
It's fantastic, like a fairy tale palace.
120 mechanoid.
Take us to your leader.
Why, today arouse me from my sleep.
System reactivate.
You send us both over the...
Big Finish. We love stories.
Who let the dogs out?
Do not move.
That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.